10 most affordable market towns to live in Wales. If you've ever dreamed of rolling hills, charming high streets, and a peaceful lifestyle that won't drain your bank account, Wales is calling your name. From valleys wrapped in history to coastal hideaways with cobbled lanes, this list uncovers the 10 most affordable market towns to live in Wales. They offer more than just budget-friendly homes. We're talking about true community spirit, stunning surroundings, and a lifestyle that feels like a deep breath of fresh air. Ready to discover hidden gems where your pound stretches further than you'd imagine? 10. Abergavenny, Monmouthshire. Let's kick things off with a foodie's paradise that's surprisingly affordable. Abergavenny. Tucked between the Blorenge and Sugar Loaf mountains, this gateway to the Brecon Beacons has a weekly indoor market that dates back generations. Locals come for fresh bread, handmade crafts, Welsh cheeses, and an unbeatable sense of community. It's a hub for produce lovers and a joy for weekend wanderers. While Monmouthshire is one of the pricier counties in Wales, Abergavenny offers a sweet spot, cheaper than cities like Cardiff or Newport, but with all the perks of a well-connected market town. With its train station, independent bookshops, cafes, and vibrant local events, including one of the UK's best-known food festivals, it punches above its weight. Affordable homes on the outskirts and nearby villages make it one of the 10 most affordable market towns to live in Wales worth considering. 9. Llangefni, Anglesey. Cross the Menai Bridge and you'll find Llangefni, the administrative heart of Anglesey and a classic Welsh market town. It's quieter than Bangor, but it makes up for it with a big community charm. The twice-weekly outdoor market is where everyone comes to catch up, haggle over produce, and swap stories, in both Welsh and English. House prices here are significantly lower than mainland averages, yet you're never far from nature, beaches, and historic sites. Whether you're working remotely or just after a slower pace of life, Llangefni's low cost of living and welcoming community make it one of the best affordable towns in Wales. You'll also find good schools, local sports clubs, and strong links to Welsh heritage. Life here is tranquil, connected, and wonderfully down to earth. 8. Rhayader, Powys. If wild landscapes and small town vibes sound like your dream combo, Rhayader could be your happily ever after. Located near the Llan Valley, Wales' own Lake District, this market town is a magnet for nature lovers, cyclists, and those looking to downshift without downgrading. The local livestock market keeps the town rooted in tradition, while a smattering of artisan cafes and arts venues bring it to life. With homes priced well below the national average, you get big value for small money. Rhayader is proof that you can live beautifully on a budget, and with views that are practically priceless. Plus, if you enjoy kayaking, stargazing, or watching red kites in flight, this town offers endless outdoor rewards with practically no price tag. 7. Llanidloes, Powys. Half-timbered buildings, colourful shop fronts, and a rich weaving history. Llanidloes feels like a fairy tale. This cheerful town sits on the River Severn and thrives on community spirit. At its heart is the 17th century Old Market Hall, which still serves as a gathering place. What makes it especially appealing is its affordability. Housing is cheaper than in neighbouring towns, and there's a strong focus on sustainability and the arts. It's not unusual to find community allotments, local crafts, and pop-up music events here. Llanidloes also benefits from its position along the scenic A470 route, making it accessible but not overcrowded. It's a place where you're likely to meet artists, musicians, and free spirits, all drawn by beauty, affordability, and warm social fabric. 6. Cardigan, Ceredigion. A splash of sea air, a hint of history, and a friendly hello from every corner. Welcome to Cardigan. Situated on the River Tavy, It's a town that knows how to mix past and present. The Guildhall Market still hums with life, while nearby beaches and nature trails make weekends feel like holidays. Cardigan Castle, music venues, and the Small World Theatre inject energy into the town, while its affordability draws in families and creatives alike. Even with its growing popularity, it's still more affordable than towns further up the coast. The housing market offers a range of options, from seaside flats to countryside cottages. This mix of coastal charm and cultural buzz makes Cardigan a solid entry in the 10 most affordable market towns to live in Wales, especially if you want sea breezes without sky-high prices. 5. Llandovery, Carmarthenshire. Historic, peaceful and surrounded by green, Llandovery feels like stepping into another era. This traditional market town has long been a hub for farmers and traders, and it still holds regular livestock markets today. The town centre is small but full of character, and the pace of life is refreshingly slow. Housing here remains modestly priced, with terraced homes and stone cottages at a fraction of what you'd pay in more developed areas. There's a proud history here too, tied to the medieval Llandovery Castle ruins and the tales of Llywelyn ap Gruffydd. Llandovery also offers access to cycling routes, mountain trails, and the stunning Cambrian Mountains. So whether you're after solitude or outdoor adventure, it delivers without draining your wallet. 4. Dolgellau, Gwynedd. Imagine living in a slate-roofed cottage surrounded by mountains and paying far less than you would in a city flat. Welcome to Dolgellau, set at the foot of Cadair Idris in southern Snowdonia. This is one of those towns that takes your breath away, not just for the views, but also the value. You'll find a friendly local market, boutique stores, and traditional pubs serving hearty meals. Despite its postcard setting, Dolgellau's housing remains surprisingly attainable, especially for first-time buyers or downsizers. For those seeking active lifestyles, hiking, mountain biking, or kayaking, this town is a paradise that proves the outdoorsy dream doesn't need a luxury budget. 3. Newcastle Emlyn. River views, medieval castle ruins, and a market town that still feels proudly independent. Newcastle Emlyn is a little-known gem that deserves a big spotlight. It's one of the most affordable towns in the area and offers an unbeatable quality of life. Expect riverside walks, independent bookshops, craft fairs, and a Friday market that brings the whole town together. Affordable housing options, a strong bilingual culture, and scenic surroundings make it ideal for families and retirees alike. Whether you're looking to garden, start a small business, or simply enjoy village life, Newcastle Emlyn gives you big charm on a modest budget. 2. Machynlleth, Powys. This might be the most surprising entry on the list, not because Machynlleth isn't charming, it absolutely is, but because it offers so much at such a low price. Once the seat of Owain Glyndwr's Parliament in 1404, Machynlleth embraces its past while charging ahead as a modern centre for sustainable living. Its Wednesday market is a local institution, and nearby is the renowned Centre for Alternative Technology. With affordable houses, eco-conscious initiatives, and a creative atmosphere, it attracts artists, academics, and remote workers alike. It's also a hub for green living. Think community energy projects, upcycled boutiques, and whole food co-ops. Affordability here goes beyond money. It's a town where ideas, nature, and friendships are all within reach. 1. Blaenau Ffestiniog, Gwynedd. Taking the #1 spot in our list of the 10 most affordable market towns to live in Wales is none other than Blaenau Ffestiniog. Once the slate capital of the world, this resilient town is reinventing itself as a hub for adventure tourism and arts. Despite its rising profile, house prices remain among the lowest in Wales. You get dramatic mountains, a strong Welsh-speaking community, and hidden gems like underground bike parks and art installations. Blaenau is gritty, proud, and full of character. It's one of the few places where you can own a home outright for what many pay in annual rent elsewhere in the UK. If you're bold enough to embrace its wild weather and unique energy, you'll find Blaenau Ffestiniog offers unbeatable value in a landscape that stirs the soul. From seaside escapes to mountain havens, the 10 most affordable market towns to live in Wales prove that a good life doesn't have to come with a high price tag. If you're dreaming of beauty, belonging, and balance, all on a budget, these Welsh towns are ready to welcome you home. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell.